Hi, Mark here. It is going on 8 a.m. Eastern, Wednesday, June the 18th. It's going on noon GMT. Very active markets. Let's see where we stand going into the US session. Yesterday, US dollar was very strong against all its major counterparts, and we saw it reflected on a strong US dollar index. Oil also very strong yesterday. S&P came down slightly. Bitcoin came down, strong move lower yesterday. Surprisingly, gold, not much activity, not much movement. Lots of fundamentals again today. Obviously, first and foremost, Middle East crisis, watching to see where the US is going to get involved. That'll certainly have a marked effect on the market. We've got at 2 p.m. Eastern Time the Fed interest rate decision today, expected to remain unchanged, the rate. We've got job numbers coming up shortly. So lots that can move and will move and affect the market. Let's have a look at the technicals. Starting on the US dollar index. There's the strong move yesterday. Asian European session, a bit of a sell-off. You can see the wick it's left below, support at 98.07. US dollar looks to be fighting back already. Similar pattern to yesterday. Resistance at 98.41, and that's what US dollar buyers, US dollar strength. We'll be looking to test that resistance level. Sellers, of course, looking below the 98 level. S&P sold off yesterday, inverse relationship with the strong US dollar. There's the red candle from yesterday, gapped a little lower to start today, support at 6,020, resistance at 6,062. Buyers will be looking to test that resistance level. Of course, sellers will be looking to test the pivotal 6,000 level, and Wall Street will be opening up in about an hour and a half. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's have a look at gold. Like I said, gold, unusually for me or surprisingly flat over the last few days. Two doji-like candlesticks. You can see that today, very similar to yesterday. We've got support at 3,370 and resistance at 3,399. That's 3,400. Buyers have struggled the last couple of days to break above that 3,400. Haven't really seen a run to gold as a safe haven status. Hasn't been demand, just hanging around this 3,380 mark for now. Sellers will look at 3,371 support, and like I say, buyers above that 3,400 level once the US session gets underway. And also gold, I'm sure, will be take its lead perhaps from the US dollar today. Strong US dollar, weak gold, weak US dollar, strong gold. We'll see if that does play out. Let's have a look at Brent oil, which has been very strong for the past week. You can see yesterday another very strong day. Today, given up that little bit, but hanging around the 76.80, $77 resistance area. Buyers will be looking way up at the 78.5 resistance area. Sellers looking to come and test 75.37, which is the support. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see the sell-off down to the 75.27 support, but looking to make its way back up again and to get back up to that $77 or higher mark. Bitcoin has been sold off yesterday. Let's get to the daily. There's the strong sell-off yesterday. Lower highs, lower lows. Yesterday's low at 103.2 thousand. Today, hanging around that same support area. We've got support today at 104.2, and I've got resistance at 105.5. just over $1,000 range, pretty tight range for now. Buyers, of course, will be looking to test this 105, 106,000, get back above 107,000, where sellers looking below the 104,000, looking down to support at 102, perhaps even lower. Um, I will keep I will keep you posted through the session and see you at end of day. Good trading and keep that discipline today.